Guys, welcome to the Champions Chess Tour Crunch Labs Masters 2024, and you clicked on this video, you want to see how Fabiano Caruana managed to defeat Alireza Firouzja in just 9 moves, because it's actually very interesting to see the Grandmaster of such level losing so quickly within the 10 moves. I mean, it's very rare, but it sometimes still happens. c4, c6, knight f3, d5. You know, you can imagine then, let's say after e4 first move, there are a lot of theory and you can forget about something, but after c4, it just shows that there are traps everywhere and you still gotta be ready in whatever opening you play. So here, Fabi plays g3, bishop g4, knight e5. So I would suggest you to look at the timing players had, because it will show you what happened. So bishop f5, players play quickly so far. Here Fabiano spends 13 seconds on move queen b3. He is attacking pawn on b7, threatening it, and here Alireza had multiple options. One of them is the option he played. There's also queen c8 protecting the pawn easily on b7, and there was also knight d7 counter-attacking in the center. And here again the play is quite equal, and by playing knight d7, queen c7, queen c8, Alireza would have gotten into the trap he got. So after queen b3 he plays queen b6, offering a queen trade, and actually this position happened multiple times. And I mean, other grandmasters were getting into this trap as well. So here Fabio takes on d5, spending 28 seconds. So I'm pretty sure Fabi was familiar with this, and I'm not sure if Alireza was, because basically you can't really walk into this trap yourself unless you don't remember some of the moves. So here c takes d5. If c takes d5 here, of course queen d5 and this pawn was sacrificed, but still, you know, black might have been better developed after a move like bishop c5, but still white are up opponent, they will come out with the moves here. But computer says bishop g2, which is absolutely insane, sacrificing the pawn on f2, but after bishop f2, king f1, it's actually insane that white's position here is actually better. That all didn't happen, because after c takes d5, Alireza took on b3, and after a takes b3, can you imagine that in just 2 moves the position was lost for black pieces? Players just got into the endgame, equal endgame, where Alireza can just take a pawn on d5, he can play bishop b1, he can play knight f6 sacrificing the pawn, he plays bishop e4. So bishop e4 is played, attacking the rook on h1, and Alireza spent 0.8 seconds on this move, because basically he already knew what he was gonna play, and I assume he actually remembered this line. But after he takes c6, look, after knight c6 here, actually, you know, the position somehow is equal. Knight d4, black have to play this move, and after takes there is of course knight c2, king d1, or king f2, and knight a1 takes an exchange. But here white are sacrificing the rook on h1, and Alireza spent 2.5 minutes on this move, on the next move, which is bishop h1. He probably forgot the whole line, because here Fabi played the last move of the game, the craziest move of the game, which is rook a7. The idea of rook a7, basically Alireza took on h1. If c7 is played, there is of course knight a6 or knight c6, which is very simple. This pawn is stopped and white have no rook on the board, and the position is winning for black pieces. Also, if c takes b7, of course there is bishop b7, which is again good for black as they're up a rook. So here the only winning move, the best move, is to play rook a7, and basically the idea is that after knight c6 There is rook a8, knight e8, and of course, basically, white will end up winning the game. But after, let's say, b takes c6 again, rook a8, bishop c6, rook a8, and if rook a7, there is c7, and the king is not able to stop this pawn, because basically king d7, I mean, is not possible due to knight d7, right? This square is blocked, this pawn is threatened to a knight, we can't block c8 square and also protect our knight, so that's why after rook a7, Alireza admitted his loss, and that marks one of the most spectacular wins of this Champions Chess Tour stage. But still, Alireza managed to come back against Fabi. He won 3-2, and Alireza right now is in the winners bracket in the final. He will be facing Maxim Vachier-Lagrave, while Magnus lost in the semifinals, and he will be in the losers bracket versus Wesley. So very interesting format, some very nice games. Alireza even managed to troll Fabi, posting some Kobe Bryant, posts, like, when basically journalists ask Kobe Bryant, you're up to 0, so why you're not happy? And Kobe said, the job is not finished. That job was not finished here as well. So great win by Alireza, great comeback, and great win for Fabi. 9 moves against Grandmaster of such level. I'll see you in next video tomorrow, where I'll show you one of the best games of Dean Liren's career. Bye bye.